Alright, y'all. So we're back with another video. We have another reaction. As it says from the title, mom says son claims he's a cyborg. I don't know nothing about this, being a cyborg or nothing like that. But this got 4 million views. You gotta see what's going on with this.
It's your mom.
This got way too many views. 4 million?
Hey, Oren.
It's crazy.
Can I turn on the light? It's a little dark in here and I can't see. Huh?
We prefer dark in here.
My son Oren thinks he's a cyborg from the year 2050.
Mother,
Just come down.
you are
Just come
disturbing
down.
our operations.
Listen,
we are
listen.
receiving
Just come
programming.
down.
We are watching
It's
video.
not
We
funny,
are learning
Learning
that's
what?
crazy.
about the future.
Oren has robotic movements and robotic speech. It's a glitch. Like he's a computer.
Your intensity will be matched as we try to save you and everyone that we know.
He talks in a collective. Everything is we. He hasn't said I in over a year.
We are alone in this. No one else was chosen to do what we are doing.
We need to, save the planet from sudden doom. Cyborgs are part machine, part man, but I gave birth to Oren, and he is flesh and blood. I also made lasagna.
He ain't flesh and blood no more.
That
Man, robotic.
join
Men in
us.
black robots.
Oren on the plane
He's a
was
species
astro-traveling.
now.
Every time I turned around to check on him to make sure he was okay, he was zoned out. Astro traveling is where he travels to another dimension.
This is
where
spiritual
he
soul.
gets, instruction
This is
from
spiritual
the higher
soul, but in a
beings.
cyborg
To
motion.
me, it looks like he's sleeping.
There is an apocalypse in the future. We have seen it in our dreams and in our visions.
2 years ago, he graduated from NYU Business School with a 3.9 GPA.
Oh, he
This
is a
isn't
cyborg.
the
Should
young
we
man
pass
that
NYU
I
with almost a
saw
4.0?
walk across the stage when he graduated. He's changed. He wanted to come back home, and I told him, of course, with the understanding that he would get a job. From that point on, it just spiraled.
We are still in that process of gaining full employment.
Listen, I
That
ain't
was a
doing
year
that
ago, honey.
nonsense.
That was a year ago.
Things do not happen overnight.
He was not looking for work. Oren is on his computer all day, and he very rarely comes down from his room.
Welcome to our headquarters.
I know that he's not a cyborg, but he believes
cyborg.
he is here to save the planet.
He about to get that super strength in a minute.
You
Watch.
say this has been going on for
Teen
about
Titans.
2 years.
Yes.
But when he's just around the house, just hanging around, is he always in cyborg mode?
He's always in cyborg mode.
So he never just comes in and says,
No.
hey, Mom.
No.
In looking back, are there things that you
Hello,
recognize
mother.
now, with the benefit of hindsight, where you saw atypical thinking or unusual behaviors or identifications when he was growing up?
I never saw anything.
Did you ever notice that in times of stress or conflict that he would seem to withdraw or disassociate in some way?
He started that once he came back home after college. There were certain expectations when he came home that I wanted him to
That's
be
crazy.
a part of, helping me around the house and
Says your
taking
son
out the
claims
garbage,
he's a cyborg
and helping
from the
me,
future.
Clean up and helping me with groceries, and he would just
I don't do that mess no.
usually tell me
I don't
that
do that
he's
no
working,
more.
He's busy.
I don't do that
and
no more.
He is on his computer, and
I'm from the future.
sometimes would ask me to leave his room.
But he would isolate.
Yes, he would be in his room from early in the morning to 4 o'clock the next morning. He would be in his room working on, whatever it is that he does on his computer.
So you don't think he has a mental illness?
No, not at all.
So
Nope.
if it's not a mental illness, what would motivate this kind of atypical behavior?
Well, one of the things that he knew that I wanted him to do was find a job, and he hasn't done that. And so,
He ain't doing
he
that
can
nonsense.
claim that he's a cyborg and so forth, and not have to enter into, having a real job like the rest of, the kids out there who graduate from college.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I can't imagine my son acting like a cyborg. I'm gonna slap the robot out of you. Slap some bolts back in your head because you lost them. So with that being said, hopefully you find this whole video somewhere, but that's getting us off. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new.